So we're here on the couch once again. I got my guy, Kai. Yeah, this is like a little inside thing we always do, man. When we play horse, that's our warm up horse, and so we always talk shit and like do this little if we miss. And guess who misses a lot? This guy.
No, I don't. What you talking about?
So, what's my guy Kai? He plays for Sporting Kansas City as well. Another Sporting KC guy. Great guy, works his ass off in here, turns up. Man, I appreciate you coming out to the infamous couch. This is the couch. This couch is starting to get on the map, bro. We trying to get this black couch on the map, bro. How did you get into soccer? Because, I mean, ain't too many Americans, like, at the highest level playing pro like that. What got you into soccer?
So when I was born in Colorado Springs, and then I moved to Germany when I was 3 years old. Started in Germany, and at 3, 4, 5 years old, they're already playing organized football. Whereas here in the States, it's more like kickball, bunch ball.
Right.
So that's how I got started, and it's been a journey, but it's been fun.
You play any other sports or just all soccer?
All soccer.
So, man, this is what you do.
Yeah.
So I can't get out on a soccer field and just say, let's go. I'm not gonna destroy you.
No.
You know, people can cross sports and and be good and successful. So you tell me I can't cross over and destroy you?
Absolutely not.
Okay, got you. We'll see. Tell me, as far as when you at what age and when did you get drafted?
So I got drafted in 2015. I went to Oregon State University. I played 3.5 years there and got drafted to New York City FC. That was a whirlwind, I can tell you.
Oh yeah, anytime you get drafted that's tough. I never experienced a draft thing. I went straight from college to overseas, but that draft thing, I seen a lot of guys and been around guys who've been drafted, and it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
From that, tell me, at the pro level, what is one of your most memorable moments?
The draft would have had to kick it off. It was not my own achievement. It was a family achievement. My parents and siblings had supported me throughout my whole soccer career until I turned pro. So it was a big family moment. That was a big thing. You push hard.
Yeah.
And you work hard to get somewhere.
Right.
And your family's behind you, and
makes it that much more special.
Yeah.
But so I was actually about to ask you, what is your why? So I got like a little slogan around here. What is your why? So like mine was, my parents couldn't afford college. I had to use basketball as a vehicle to get college paid for. And then by the grace of God, who led me to playing abroad. What is your why? And everybody's why is always going to change. So what was your why? What was your why then and what's your why now?
Didn't have a lot growing up.
Right.
Had parents who supported me
Gotcha.
endlessly. There was times I didn't even want to play soccer anymore, and they're like, "Nah, you're sticking with this. We could see this is your first love."
Right.
It's for me to get to the point of getting drafted, and now for me to be able to give back to my parents. That's part of the reason, and then the other part is I just love the game. It's all I've known, and it was the only way I can get away from all the noise in the outside world and get out of where I was living. So that's my why.
Man, that's from the heart right there. Well, I tell people reason why I bring that up and ask people, because everybody has to, what your why is, it keeps your journey, it keeps you focused, keeps you locked in, keeps you on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
So even at the pro level, you still want to always know your why. Because being at the pro level, you get, a cycle. It's like, I remember playing overseas, I was like, damn, every month, I used to try to think like, okay, how do I stay focused? Like, I love basketball, but to stay focused for 7-8 months, it's just like, man, like, all right, this week I'm going to focus on this. This week I'm going to focus on. You got to figure out ways to keep it engaged. But always, no matter what you got to do, you always got to know what your why is, because that makes everything a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. And it's got to be fun.
Yeah. If it ain't fun, if you ain't fun no more, you gonna have a long career.
Right.
It's got to be fun for you.
Right.
Been playing the pro level. What is your, as far as off season right now? We've been training pretty hard. Been going hard. What is your goal going into preseason in January?
To come in as a beast. didn't I didn't have the year I wanted to.
Right. So this is statement year.
Yeah,
Cool statement.
it was disappointing in a lot of ways, but I always keep my chest out, my head high, because I know I work hard,
Right.
and I want to win. And
Right.
that's the biggest thing, is to win, especially in that business aspect of being a pro. Winning is everything. It's a mentality. So I know I have that. It's just about putting the other pieces together. Yeah.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming out here. We got 2 months. We in here grinding, guys. These boys putting a lot of work, nonstop, weights, agility. You already know what's going on. What we do, they body right, primed, and it's about that time. We got two months, and then it's game time for these guys. Come check these guys out, Sporting KC. I'm gonna be out there. Y'all know I'm gonna be out there on the field, showing these guys what to do. If I was real out there with these guys, like what they doing now, I'll be out there. My footwork off the charts. You already know. All right. Appreciate my guy Kai for coming out. Stay black, and keep taking all kind of L's out here, boy. Stupid ass.